So, John.
Yes, Brendan.
What's all this?
What are you talking about?
Come on, John.
Oh, yeah, you meant my clothes.
Yeah.
Well, my drama teacher is coming by today, and I just wanted to show her how far I've come in acting.
How far have you come?
Lights.
Yep.
To be or not to be?
Oh, boy.
That is the question.
You're a little teapot.
Shorteth and stout. Heareth is my handle, heareth is my spout. When I get all steamed up, hear me shout. Tip me over and poureth me out.
Yep.
And thus the native hue of resolution.
Hello, I'm Brandon.
And I, belated John, welcome to the Soweth and Soweth show.
Or the so-and-so show. You can stop now.
I needed the practice.
Are you nervous?
Well,
you seem nervous.
Why? But no. It's not a big deal. It's just the drama teacher who put me on the path to get where I am today is coming to my basement. And that's not a big deal. I certainly didn't tailor the entire show to it. I mean, that would be insane. I mean, only an insane person would do something like that.
What have you done, John?
It's time for someone who knows stuff.
Oh, so this must be...
Wait. Let me introduce her. All rise. Ladies and gentlemen, may I present...
Posture.
May I present to you...
Project.
May I present to the so-and-so show viewers...
Tone.
My high school drama teacher, Miss Protzig.
Thank you, Jonathan. It's a pleasure to be here.
It's very nice to meet you, Miss Protzig.
Oh, please. No one here is my student anymore. You may all call me Ms. Millicent Protzig.
Okay, well, thank you, Ms. Millicent Protzig, for being here. We know who you are. Can you tell us what you know?
Oh, everything.
No, she doesn't know everything.
She knows everything about drama and acting and, life. I learned everything I know from her.
That's very flattering. There is no doubt that Jonathan has quite a reservoir of emotion to pull from as an actor.
You hear that?
Yeah.
I have a reservoir. Miss Protzig, Miss Melissa Protzig.
Yes.
I was just wondering if you could maybe direct some of my acting.
Of course. Jonathan. Oh, I would be honored.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Shake it out. Shake it out.
Alas, poor Yorick. I knew him, Horatio. A fellow of infinite jest, of most excellent fancy.
Happier.
Okay. Alas, poor Yorick. I knew him, Horatio.
Sadder.
Fellow of infinite jest, most excellent fancy.
Like a cowboy.
Now's the winner of our discontent.
French.
What's in your name? A rose by any name would smell
sweet Al Pacino.
A horse! A horse! My kingdom for a horse! Hooah! Ha!
Like chicken. And fini. Bravo!
Okay, yeah.
Brilliant work, John.
Thank you. Wow. Thank you so much, Miss Millicent Protzig. That was incredible. After all these years, you can still put me through the paces.
There's no way you enjoyed it more than I did. That was hilarious. And very dramatic.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks so much for joining us, Ms. Millicent Protzig.
Thanks for having me, gentlemen. I loved it.
Steps. Yeah, right.
Isn't she the best?
Yeah, I mean, she seems to have had a big effect on you.
Oh, she taught me so much. It really just takes me back.
That's great, John.
And speaking of taking me back, are you ready to go way, way back?
Whoa, you're not thinking of pushing the rewind button, are you? That thing is trouble.
Oh, come on, what's the worst that can happen? Hey, it's Bible story time!
It appears as if I've been rewound.
Yes, and welcome to Shakespearean times.
Thanks. Anyway, we're going to be covering the book of Ruth today. Shakespeare style, apparently. Don't worry, I'll translate, okay? Please welcome the So-and-So Show players. Once there was a woman named Naomi.
Truly, my name is Naomi.
And her daughter-in-law, Ruth.
Forsooth, I am Ruth.
Naomi and Ruth lived in the land of Moab, far from Naomi's hometown of Bethlehem. Naomi had left Bethlehem because of famine.
Where is it, my husband?
Naomi was married to Elimelech, who died.
Oh,
Her two sons, Mahlon and Kilion,
oh,
also died.
oh.
Naomi's only family in Moab were her sons' wives, Orpah and Ruth. When Naomi learned her hometown was no longer suffering from the famine, she decided to return home.
Go out each to her mother's house. The Lord kindly deal with you as ye have dealt kindly with me.
Naomi tried to convince her daughters-in-law to return to their own families. Orpah chose to leave, but Ruth chose to stay with Naomi.
Whither thou goest, I will go, and where thou lodgest, I will lodge. Thy people shall be my people, and thy God my God.
Ruth told Naomi, where you go, I'll go. Where you stay, I'll stay. Your people will be my people, and your God will be my God.
Oh!
Naomi traveled to Bethlehem with Ruth by her side, but Naomi was understandably upset.
The Almighty hath dealt very bitterly with me. I went out full, and the Lord hath brought me home again empty.
They had no money, no food, so Ruth had to work in a nearby field picking over grain that was left over. As it turns out, the same field where Ruth worked belonged to an important relative of Naomi's, a man named Boaz.
What's up? I'm Boaz.
When Boaz found out who Ruth was, he spoke to her.
I pray you, let me glean and gather after the reapers among the sheaves.
I have no idea what you just said, but here, take as much grain as you like, and here is some water if you need it.
Why have I found grace in thine eyes, that thou hast taken knowledge of me, seeing I am a stranger?
Aha! Listen, Ruth, I've heard about you, about your kindness to Naomi, how you left your country to be with her. God bless you, Ruth, and keep you safe.
Let me find favor in thy sight, for that thou hast spoken friendly unto thine handmaid, though I be not like unto one of thine handmaidens.
I like you.
Boaz was kind to Ruth because Ruth was kind to Naomi, and Ruth was able to gather plenty of grain for her and Naomi to eat. Ruth and Boaz were soon married. They had a child who would be a distant relative of another baby born in Bethlehem hundreds of years later.
Oh, talking about Jesus.
Blessed be the Lord. He shall be unto me the restorer of my life, the nourisher of mine old age. For thy daughter-in-law, which loveth me, which is better to me than 7 sons, hath borne him.
What she said. Groovy.
Even when it seemed like times were at their worst, God never left Naomi. She caught glimpses of God's love through the kindness of Ruth and Boaz. We can give the same kind of glimpse to our friends and our family just by being kind to them. The end.
Thanks. Oh, and thanks to the So-and-So Show Shakespearean players.
Hey, and I hope you enjoyed your trip back in time.
Yeah, you know, I've actually done a little Shakespeare myself. Friends, Romans, countrymen, lend me your ears.
All right, see ya. We've lost them.
Well, then I suppose we should reveal the query.
What?
Reveal the question.
Turn to your friends and ask, when is it hard to be kind?
Maybe it's when your friend's being a real pain. Or when your friend is being a jerk. Or maybe it's when your friend is constantly annoying you and won't leave you alone.
John, have I done something to upset you?
Acting!
You got me. I really thought that you were mad at me.
Oh, thank you.
Hey, that's the So-and-So Show, everyone. Did you learn how to act that way from Ms. Millicent Protzig?
Oh, yes, I did. I can also do flabbergasted. I can also do betrayed. I can do lonesome. And I can also do persnickety.
It's amazing.
Thank you.
See, I can do impressed.
What?
Bugs Bunny.
Romeo, where art thou, Romeo?
Your hair is on fire.
Ah! Is this the dagger I see before me?
You're choking.
You're underwater.
You're a tree blowing in the wind. Weighing and now you're losing your leaves. Oh, it's so sad. Oh, that's lovely.
I don't want to do this anymore.
Thank you for the end of the show.
Thank you.